No, go ahead, Joe. You hit it. You got positive things you want to say.
Yeah. So I get Ramon's points where he's coming from.
What is going on?
What?
You said positive things.
What? Dude, that was weird.
That was weird. Welcome back to Pinkies Up, where we critique highly paid writers in Hollywood and give our opinion on things that they get paid to write and we don't, because that's what we do. Today I got One Toot Senpai,
Titty fresh milk.
and Nikki Jules once again. The whole team's here.
Back in action, baby. Back
Yeah,
in action.
We work like a fucking union over here, where some of us go on strike at sometimes, and then the others of us are just taking a shit. You know what I mean?
And then we get together and we just want to shit on some shit. Let's
Yeah,
just start
exactly.
shitting on some shit. Welcome back
what
to
we
the
do.
shit show. We are changing the name. It is no longer Pinkies Out. It is Shit Show because
Yo.
that is what we do. Besides,
Well, in
besides
Afghanistan, we actually use our pinkies to clean our shit. So
Nice.
we can still keep it pinkies out.
Well, I mean, you're not there anymore. It's Pinkies Up. Jesus Christ.
Pinkies up. Yeah, you guys got.
Holy
Jeez.
fuck.
Not, are you
Gotta
sure it's pinkies up?
you gotta
Just
bring
because
it-
It's definitely.
Just because it's
Pinkies Up.
spelled UP doesn't mean it's up. It could be out.
you gotta bring it out to bring it up. Bring it out to bring it up. You do it with me.
Bring
Guys. Out.
Pinkies
up,
out, up,
Out. Up.
Yeah.
Out.
That's not a
up.
good. It's not a good fingering technique if you ever tried it.
Oh,
No,
God.
like- When you first start, like there's two moves you do. You do the like pinky out and up, right? Because you're like, oh, her pussy's so tight. And
I've
then
never
after you
used
experience
a
pussy.
pinky in my life.
Bro, you're doing
When-
it all wrong.
Yeah, when you were
use-
first starting, bro.
I have
use-
the most kids here. What do you fucking
You use the
talking about?
pinky,
I mean-
and then you feel like a god
as far
when
as
you
we
enter
know.
them
Yeah.
chambers. It's like,
She's like,
what's
whoa,
that?
your dick
What's
is
that?
huge.
Bam! Pinky out.
And then because your index finger is too big, like especially when your penis is smaller than it, but your pinky finger, most people usually beat.
I got dwarf
So-
hands. Look at my little chubby sausages, bro. I can't compete with that shit. Hit him with the
How was
pinky.
that
Yeah.
noise?
Hit him with the pinky.
You should have brought a Leviathan axe out and shit.
Mikey got it. I bring the Harry Potter broom out right for the back action.
Yo,
Wait,
Nick,
so
it looks like
you
you're in a
started
spaceship,
already?
by the way.
What?
Yeah, we started, bitch. I gave a whole
Yeah,
intro.
it
Where
does.
were you?
That.
It looks
Oh
like
yeah.
what?
Oh okay. All right. Let's
I said it looks like you're in a
let's
spaceship.
let's stay
Yeah.
on topic, you motherfuckers.
I'm in
Yeah.
the
Good luck. Good luck.
All right. Let's start with Joe because Joe's the most sensitive.
Joe,
right
you
No,
want to
no,
get it
no.
off. You
No,
wanna
no,
get
no,
it
no,
off.
no. We're not starting with you because I'm literally the only person that's gonna. I'm the only person that's gonna give this some love. So you guys can
Yeah.
go ahead and shit on it first. Hey, that's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, that is pretty dope. All right, I'll
you guys
start.
go ahead.
Fuck
and
you guys.
Start. Yeah, you guys go ahead and
All
start.
right. So the reason I'm so upset with the episode is because the first half of the episode, I was completely involved, right? Especially when they had Michael B. Jordan talk about how his character Killmonger talked about how he was an anime fan, but that's an
Yeah, that
actual
was cool.
line from him. Like he is a huge
Yeah.
anime fan.
Mhm.
And if you don't know, by the way, his armor as Killmonger, he had the
Based off of
designers.
Vegeta.
Yeah, he had the
Vegeta,
designers base it off of Vegeta's armor.
Yeah,
Oh, is that what it was? It did look like
Yes.
Vegeta's armor.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope.
that was one of his stipulations for Black Panther when he his costume in Black Panther. Does anybody
What
else
is
hear that?
noise? Yeah.
It's just
Hold
you
on.
know?
Are you being bombed, Mike? What the fuck?
No, does it sound like an electric fucking current
like
going
Yes.
through?
Yes, it
Did
does.
you leave the iron on?
No, I turned that off. Is that better?
No, it's happening
right
again.
now.
Try something else.
I feel like there's a dark figure behind me and it's like creeping my green screen out.
Oh
Like,
man, I
what
just
the
saw.
fuck is that? Get out of here.
Oh, there's a movie called Polaroid that's kind of like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
d-
yeah.
listen.
Yeah, can you guys hear it still?
Hey,
let's-
It comes and goes. I don't know. I'll tell you in a
Oh,
minute.
all right.
yeah,
Well, I
don't
turned
hear
my
it.
air conditioning off and I turned my computer off, so I assume it was an electric current running through the sound system and the high quality audio that my microphone puts out was just affecting
Sounds-
everybody's thing.
I thought it was your
Okay.
dial-up.
Mm-mm. I'm using T-Mobile, baby,
All right.
the 12th
Oh.
best phone service in America.
So I was
right,
completely
let's-
involved with this episode. I had a great beginning, and I'm just gonna jump to it because I'm just upset about it. But I felt like they sort of red herring me, where they, especially with the title, that even the title, what if Killmonger saved Tony Stark, right? At least I was. I'm sure I'm not the only one. I was expecting Killmonger to either have like a completely different character development and plot, or some type of redemption that was going to happen. And it was basically the same character development, same ending, just with very slight changes. A couple people died, but overall, he remained the same character. Nothing changed about him.
All right, let's just say I only got halfway through. What happens in the second half that you really liked and disliked?
Picture a trash can. And then all of a sudden a turd comes out of nowhere right into the trash can. No, dude, after he killed T'Challa, I was like, bruh, you can't fucking do that. What?
But see, even
What
that,
the
I thought I
fuck?
was like, okay, you know what? He's doing all this bad shit. Maybe
Well,
something's gonna happen to where he's like, you know what? All right, like I need to change shit. Like this isn't right. Some type of redemption, and then like even becoming, I don't know, just some type of different character arc. And it wasn't.
I
a
get what
different
you're
character
saying.
arc. It was the
I
same
agree
character
with
arc.
you. I agree with you in that aspect because like I was a little confused at what the fuck you said earlier when you said it, you weren't a fan of it by because the episode just started twisting and turning and it wasn't a terrible episode. There were a lot
No,
of
I was
things I
completely
liked.
involved.
I like the fact of the way they brought T'Challa in it. Yeah, I mean, dude, his fight scene that was dope. And then I didn't like that they didn't get Robert Downey Jr.'s voice. Why didn't
Yeah,
they
that
do
was
that?
weird. Out of all the
Like-
characters,
It's all contracts and stuff like that. That's all it is. Because
No,
there's a lot of characters that they weren't able to just to have sign on for this. It could have been plenty of things that they had going on.
Right, money
you
and
know,
all
with their
that, but
career, right.
he's Tony Stark. Like, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
I mean,
That's
his
one
voice
thing.
actor wasn't bad, man. He
No,
sounded
it
good.
wasn't. It
Sounded
was
really
it was
good.
almost believable. There were just thinking back to it. I just don't know. It was like they twisted him so he turned, and then all of a sudden he was evil again. It was like they
right?
built
Yeah.
him up so well. I wanted
Okay.
to see that. I wanted to see him good. I wanted to see something else outside force.
Right, and it was the
No.
same character. Nothing changed about him at all. Bro, there it is again. It sounds
Yeah,
like a
dude.
rocket launch. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, it really does.
There it is
Okay,
again.
well,
I can't
Now
hear you
it's
at
there.
all. No,
It's the cable. It's his cable.
for the headset.
Yeah, I think so.
No, go ahead, Joe. You hit it. You got positive things you want to say.
Yeah, so I get Ramon's points where he's coming from. Me. What
What
the
is
fuck?
going on?
What?
you said positive things.
What? Dude, that was weird.
That was weird.
So Ramon and I already went back and forth a little bit on it. And I get Ramon's points. I get them completely. I understand what he's saying, but I saw it from a different perspective, and I enjoyed the episode. I thought it was a great episode. I think that yes, like Ramon said, he still kind of does the same thing that he does in Black Panther the movie. He does it totally different though, And the point of a lot of these what ifs is you're going to get kind of the same end result with some of these variants. Because, by the way, the language of variant has been, in some articles, Marvel's been using the language variant. So I don't know if it's confirmed that these are all variants, right?
Well, it makes sense that they are, though. You know what I mean?
Right. We could speculate that, and theoretically they are variants, but I think that they've confirmed it in some of the writers and articles that have been put out and stuff like that. So a lot of these variants they're gonna still have the same journey. These what ifs is, them taking this journey in a different way. I thought it was awesome the way Killmonger infiltrated. This time he infiltrated the good guys. Before in Black Panther, he did it through brute force. He stole vibranium by infiltrating the museum. He backstabbed Ulysses Claw, all that stuff, and then he forced his way into Wakanda. This time, he completely
he went under the radar. He did.
But he played everybody, and he took out all of the big guys. He took out Tony Stark. He took out T'Challa. He took out Rhodey.
Yeah.
So
Rhodey.
who's left? Who's left now in the American military? You got fucking Ross. Ross is a hothead. You got and then he manipulated T'Challa's dad, because now he's blood relative. He manipulated him to go into war with, and that's what he wanted. And on top of that, he got the heart-shaped bird, so he became the Black Panther.
Right.
So the manipulation that he did, and this what if was it was awesome. I thought it was great. I thought it was genius writing on that level.
Yeah, but I see my thing with the what if is I don't want to see a slight variation. I want to see a fucking total fabrication.
Like they've done with every other episode.
Like
even if they were shit, they completely changed the storylines.
The Doctor Strange one, to go back, was so far one of my favorite ones. And to be honest, it's not even my favorite one as far as action and all that, because the story was just good, and I liked the way that it wasn't a happy story. And you really, within that quick moment, I do see what you're saying, and I did like the way that they went in under the radar and they did all of that. But dude, I want to see something different. What if? I don't want to see, Loki win fucking the battle of New York. Like, I could give two fucks about that. You know what I'm saying? I want to see some crazy shit. I would rather take a full episode of Crocodile Loki than that half spin-off shit. I'd rather see a crocodile.
Yeah, but I don't think you're gonna get that.
No, you can't make a.
I don't think you're gonna get that with these what ifs. These what ifs are not meant to do that. These what ifs are just meant to give you a slight variation of whatever story has taken place. There's no new stories. None of these stories are new, and they haven't introduced.
Right, your headset. Yeah.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah. Hey, let me tell
And they haven't introduced any new characters either. They're very careful of doing that, because they have to do all these the mutants. They're not gonna. I know Ramon wanted to see mutants in the zombie episode, but you're not gonna get that, because
but not even a mutant. It could have been anyone. It could have been.
Reed Richards.
They could have stuck with the original storyline and just had him come in.
Yeah, but they're not going to introduce those huge characters in something. This is still a small project. Let's be honest. What If is a small project. It's just something to keep us a little wet until movies come out, right? That's all it is.
It's just
no, fuck that, bro. No, it's definitely not that. Yeah. No. What If is not a small project? First off, Disney's doing it. Second off, they're using the fucking Marvel franchise, right? They're just fucking milking this shit for money, bro. Let's be honest about what the fuck it is. They're taking every character that everybody loves. They're not fucking putting any effort into it, except for the one episode that they gave a little bit of creative control to. You can tell this shit's the fucking milk it for the fucking money. Killmonger's the only nigga alive. After T'Challa died, they fucking just disrespected him for the second time in this fucking series. Like, oh, everybody loved the fucking Black Panther when it came out because it was a badass motherfucking different version of Batman, right?
Bro.
A different version of Iron Man.
What was in that burrito?
Listen, like it or not,
I'm just saying.
This is
it's a piece of shit. Let's be. It's a small. It's not a. How much money did they put into this motherfucking shit?
Nothing compared to what they put into the shows and movies.
Yo,
Nothing.
Disney doesn't fuck around
Slight-
with animation, bro. You're fucking
You gotta
defending
raise your
the
hand,
biggest
Nick.
pieces of shit on the world.
I'm not. It's a small project. End of the day, bottom line, small
Real
project,
quick.
minute compared to anything else that Marvel has put out or that Disney Marvel's put out.
Nick, just jump in, nigga.
Okay,
We're
okay.
I'm heated as fuck.
Yo, I didn't want to. It was very emotional.
It's
I didn't want to
intense,
get
right?
involved,
Like,
bro.
Jesus.
Yeah, you go and start swinging through the screen, and you got fucking Ultron over there whispering in your ears. You
That
negative
burrito, bro.
bastard. Yo, so the one thing I do want to admit, and that I really did like, and dude, it really hit me in this episode. The one thing I did like was the fact that with T'Challa dying and the funeral procession, I felt like that was a really good send off for him. Like it was like, dude, I mean, it was really cool to see where, they had the engravement light up and all of that. That was pretty cool. I like that.
Well, you're getting it in the second movie too.
Yeah.
Well then fuck that. You know
where
what?
they turn everybody into a fucking female and shit. Yeah, no, dude, don't defend Disney with this bullshit, right? If they make shit, they make shit. It's the end. At the end of the day,
with you. I agree.
Like we can't defend them for fucking putting out trash. Like they just did the Mandalorian.
Bro,
that
how much
shit was
money
so
they
good.
make?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
Like,
then
bro, I just bought a fucking
Yeah, but this is all objective. I mean, who says, just because you don't like it doesn't mean other people are gonna say that it's trash. I mean,
But apparently a lot of people don't like it.
Go buy.
No, a lot of people don't.
Go
like
buy
it.
a $7. No. Go buy a $7 beer.
Yeah, you broke off.
Your shitty headphones.
Don't say anything. Don't say anything.
I'm trying to read. I was trying
him go.
to read his lips.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah, what were you saying? I'm gonna start doing that, bro. I'm gonna start fucking putting my mic on.
Go buy a $7 beer at Disney World, right? As the cheapest beer you can fucking get. Okay.
No, you can't. You can't even buy a $7 beer.
All right, I was being generous, but all I'm saying is, if you're buying a $14 beer at Disney World, you would hope that they have more than 2 episodes that are good in What If, right? And I'll be honest, I kind of like this episode.
That's what I'm saying though. Is I was very intrigued by the episode. It's just it felt like it just went to shit for me. I really enjoyed the episode, and then it just
for Tony Stark. Tony, you didn't get Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, no, that did
which is
feel
weird because he's contracted for another show.
Yeah, I didn't know that wasn't.
I think it has
to
be
was weird, right? I thought it was weird. I didn't know it wasn't his voice. I was just like, he's doing shitty as fuck in this, and he didn't have that cleverness. Like the old Tony Stark could have been evil, and you still would have liked him, right? That was the appeal of the old Tony Stark.
Right.
When this dude played the evil guy, you didn't like him at all.
I didn't.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. I get it. The cocksucker attitude. You're like, you like him and you hate to love him, type of shit. And then just fucking annoying.
Robert Downey Jr. can do that shit. And then what they did with that ginger bitch, bro. Like I was like, what are they even doing with her?
With Pepper Potts.
Pepper Potts, man. Yo, she looked bad as fuck. Like I literally wanted to take my dick out, put it in her fucking mouth, and just say, "Oh, you like Killmonger, bitch? I'll show you a Killmonger."
But she didn't like Killmonger.
No. But she did. Like after Tony Stark treated her like that, she wanted a little of that black action. She's seen him get up on stage as a Navy SEAL. You know what I mean?
So my thing is with the Robert Downey Jr. Either Robert Downey wanted too much money, which make me not like him a little bit, or 2, Disney's a fucking cocksucker.
Well, but that's what I'm saying is he's contracted to do another show, so it doesn't make any sense to me.
No, it makes sense to me.
Yeah, but they have Ironheart coming out. He might be a part of that because he's a big part of the.
No, I get it, but what I'm saying is like, bro, that's your character. Like, dude, I wouldn't even need money for it. For all the money that they made with everything, you could pay me fucking peanuts, bro. And it's kind of like how Chadwick did the voice to T'Challa. Now, of course, it's different because he's dying, but he really believed in that character, and that to me sits with me. You know what I'm saying? Like to go that.
Right after watching the first and second episode of What If, I wouldn't want to voice my fucking character.
He's the only good character they've had in every single one, bro.
No. Doctor Strange was great, right?
Right.
I shit on the dyke from the beginning, but I kind of, as I watched these other episodes, she grew on.
Peggy Carter.
Yeah, she's my second. It's
Yo,
my second
no,
favorite
that,
episode.
bring up that image.
I don't got it. I got no internet in here.
I got you, bro.
Oh, you stud. And then you just move into everything else. It's just fucking. It's a shit series. I wouldn't want to voice act for it. I'd be like, go waste it on some scrubs. Like I'd rather have had them draw everybody differently and not make them look like what they look like in the fucking. No, mind you, I love the animation. I think it's great.
Yeah,
but I'd rather have had just all new characters, like all new drawings and shit.
Right, variants, actual variants.
But
yeah, actual variants. Yeah.
But the biggest issue is they're trying to fucking suck that money up, bro. So they want to relate it to things that were already successful and hit, and they put effort into previously. You get what I'm saying?
Well, if Joe was saying that if these do tie into the MCU, into the actual canon of the MCU, they're gonna want to keep the likeness of the characters because you're gonna see them again.
Yeah, I definitely think that this stuff is gonna tie into Doctor Strange.
Like that's what you should have looked like, bro. Something.
I mean,
but
no, yeah,
let's see what we got. Let's see what we got.
Yeah, but do you see what fucking? But you look at every company right now, right? Blizzard just got charged with like raping every employee they've ever had.
Yeah, they're fucked.
And you know what they're doing right now? They're going through and they're fucking taking pictures in World of Warcraft and putting extra clothing on them. They're turning women.
Wait, are you serious?
I swear to God, they're taking like women that were in a frame in a building somewhere and turning them into fruits and shit like that because they're fucking overcorrecting, bro. Everybody's overcorrecting. And like, think about like who these comics are really made for. They're made for like teenage boys. Like, I still get a kick out of it because I act like a teenage boy mentally. But like every dude wants an attractive chick and a big diesel motherfucking dude, right? Like I'm not looking at some fat fucking slobby motherfucker and being like, yeah, that's who I want to be. Nah, man, like fucking nobody does. I'm trying to think of a fat motherfucker. Then I'm like, yeah, that dude is the shit. And the only dude I can think of is old chocolate cake. He's like, and I would whisper over the phone to my girlfriend and I'd be like, you want that chocolate cake? Yeah.
I have no idea what you're talking about or what we're talking about anymore.
The Spanish guy.
What?
I don't know. What was the point of what you were saying just now? I'm lost.
All I'm saying is that we want more attractive people in comics. The biggest issue with the first episode for me was Peggy wasn't that hot. But yeah, outside of that,
like, dude,
it was
that's
not
what
as
we
bad
got.
as
We got like something like that, bro. Like
we need some milk.
Like
I don't know. I guess
got some.
Yeah, that chick's decent. You know what I mean?
Right? Like, what did we get? We got some dude. The proportions were just all off. We got what's that girl from fucking Dodgeball? That's what we got.
Oh hell yeah! Jesus. Wait, you guys didn't think she was hot?
Who? Peggy?
The chick from Dodgeball with the unibrow and that big mole.
Like Frida.
Yeah. She was strong as fuck. I would have let her suck the dick. You know what I mean?
Shit! Okay, I know who you're talking about now. Okay.
The one with the space buns and shit.
Yeah.
With the caterpillar.
You didn't just see him put the camera up to the thing?
Yeah, but I didn't recognize it at first.
No.
Yo, so let's start doing the tea bags, gents, because clearly we're not even that interested in this show, right?
I am. I have hope for every episode. I had hope at the beginning of this episode.
Joey, you go first, bro. Start us off strong.
4.
Ooh.
Unbelievable. I'll go second because I probably have the second best ranking. I'm going 3 out of 5. I'll be honest. I think Killmonger is a dope ass character. They kept him real similar.
I think he is too. His character was awesome.
Yeah, I'm hoping that he takes over the mantle of Black Panther after the second movie.
I don't have an issue with it.
Okay, so all right, give it teabags, and I'm gonna tell you what I think about Killmonger and his redemption arc.
3 out of 5.
I'm gonna say 3 out of 5. But
no way. No, bro.
The ending of the episode is what ruined it.
I could have sworn you were gonna give that shit a 0.5.
No. Like I said, I loved the episode, and that's why I was so mad. There was the character arc remained the same, so I have to subtract a teabag for that. And then the false hopes that they presented
we need to get
subtract the teabag for that. But besides
we
that,
need to
I
get,
love the episode.
Yo, Nick, can you fucking 3D print him some armor? And we're gonna need to get fucking Joe a horse because this nigga is a white knight for everything Disney and Marvel.
No, not that's not true. That is not true.
This morning you were gonna give it a 0.5. Now you're at a 3 out of 5. How dare you? Yeah, this shit is good.
I don't know what that is.
Two
goddamn tea bags,
Oh,
bro. Just right on the fucking face, bro. They would have got 3, but the Tony Stark, Robert Downey Jr. is gonna pull one away. I'm gonna give it 2.
What? So killing Tony Stark that way made sense to me too, right? Like
it was ironic.
What was ironic about it?
The way that he died. He almost died like that in part 1.
Yeah, but he didn't.
Oh, I'm sorry. No. I am completely wrong, dude.
Yeah, he died by a spear.
Yeah,
and he had a fucking robot that was on the side of him.
Yeah, no, I thought that he died by the radio waves bullshit that he killed Black Panther.
Oh, T'Challa with?
Yeah. My bad.
No, that was a dope ass killing too.
Rhodey too. He killed 2 people with that one shot.
The pulse gun.
Yeah. No. He didn't kill Rhodey with the pulse gun right there. How'd he kill Rhodey?
I thought it was. I thought he cranked that bitch up.
No. He killed him, but he killed Rhodey in a different way, and then he put the gun in Rhodey's hand to make it look like it was him. Fuck, did he kill him? Break his neck or something?
No, he didn't break. Did he stab him?
He did. He stabbed him. Yeah, no, he stabbed him.
Did he?
That's what it was. Yeah, I just watched it. Well, I was like, fuck, bro, Rhodey, dude, this guy can't get a fucking break.
Yeah, you're right. He did stab him.
They hate Hank. They fucking. Dude.
Well, technically, the first Rhodey died anyway.
That was the only issue I had with the show. Was that they didn't bring back my boy from Hustle and Flow to play Iron Man, bro?
Well, he wanted too much money.
He was being an asshole.
Yeah, which is crazy because up until that point, he
wanted more money than Robert Downey Jr. Fuck
that. Who cares, bro? You should have paid him. You should have paid him.
He's not the main character.
Who? Edward
I
Norton?
do think he would have been a better War Machine than Don Cheadle.
I think so too, but
for a pimp, if you gonna try and get that money,
yeah, but now that
the
variants kind of make his variant doesn't make sense.
Yeah, so they did a variant and they had Don Cheadle in it again. No, you should have brought back Hustle and Flow, Big Pimpin'. It was from the fucking first Iron Man, which was fucking kick ass and got me hype about Marvel. And every Spider-Man does it too for me. I don't care how bad you make a Spider-Man, I'm into it. And all the games are good for Spider-Man.
Bro, the only problem, dude, I love the Amazing Spider-Man, bro. Everybody smashed the second one. I liked it, bro.
You tell the worst Spider-Man is still a good Spider-Man to me. Spider-Man 3, I was cracking up so hard when that nigga was an emo faggot. You know what I mean?
Spider-Man 3 was so terrible.
It was so terrible.
Shit.
But it was so it's
so bad.
It's one of the movies that's so bad it was good, right?
No,
so
man.
I remember
look what they did to Venom. It was like a mock movie almost.
No, look at what they did to Eddie Brock, bro. You
don't have to tell me that. I went to the movie theater and I was pissed off when I left, right? But like when I watch it again now, I have so much fun.
Yeah.
Because it was just so bad. And I remember being pissed off, like legitimately pissed off in the movie theater. And I'm trying to think of movies that made me pissed off. That's one of them. And yeah, not too many. Oh, Barbershop 2, I think was fucking trash.
What?
Yeah. I'm thinking of the 2 movies. Like when I went to the movie theaters, I paid money and I just was like, this shit is garbage. Like I thought Avatar was a little too long for a movie theater. I'd rather have done it at home with surround sound speakers, but I still enjoyed it.
But in IMAX though, like that's one of those movies, like just like Ready Player One, like that's
Ready Player One is one of the best movies I've ever seen in a theater.
It was one
of the best movies. I've seen it twice in the theaters. That's how good it was. Ready Player One. Yeah, I don't read. What the fuck?
I know you don't read.
The book was good. I'll do an audio book with David Goggins. Who's gonna carry the logs?
I know the book is good, but Ready Player One is such a visual. It needs to be something theoretical.
That's what I'm saying. That you have to watch it in just like Avatar. It's something that you need to watch in IMAX.
Yeah.
Yeah, this nigga's fucking with his backgrounds and shit over here, getting hype. All right, so in all discussion, like, how do you guys feel about the series so far? Like, let's be real about it.
I feel like there's some unnecessary stuff going on, and it could have been better. I feel like the series could have been better, but overall, I've enjoyed my time watching every episode.
Yeah, so far, one good episode isn't gonna do it for me. So I'm not really happy with the season because I expected it's Marvel, and then the fact that you're announcing What If, I was expecting to be amazed. Like every time you watch one of these Marvel movies, even Shang-Chi, it's amazing. So even the shows, WandaVision, Loki.
But I think we should have done right. So we should have been precautious because have they ever done a good animated film for Marvel outside of Spider-Man?
But they haven't done.
They don't.
Even
yeah,
that
don't
was
really
Sony. They haven't done an animated thing. But the fact that they were going to do this.
Marvel has been doing fucking animated shit.
Oh yeah, but you don't want
about
no
as
one
long as
watches those
DC,
shits.
and they're trash as fuck. Do
Yeah,
you know what I'm
all
saying?
The Thor, the little Thor animated movies and
but
stuff.
every DC movie that comes out that's animated is so fucking good.
Yeah, but their live actions are garbage.
But they're picking it up, right? They dropped the Snyder Cut. They dropped. So you know what I mean? DC is doing with, and they dropped Shazam that was recently dropped,
Yeah,
and that was
Shazam
pretty
was
fucking
really good. Aquaman was good.
Aquaman was okay to me. The Flash is going to be trash. The new Batman's coming out, and that's going to break fucking box office records. Like the records are down right now. But it is what it is. Nick, yo, how do you feel about the series so far, man?
I mean, I could do. I mean, it is what it is. They still got a couple episodes left. I'll give it to them.
What's going on here?
I'm just trying to follow the mandates. That's what I'm trying to do.
Oh shit.
Joe's watching.
No, it's all right. It's not terrible. I mean, would I recommend it? Absolutely, within the time to see. The only reason why I feel that it's left down a little bit from what it was is the fact that I compare it to like The Mandalorian.
What
and The Mandalorian was, dude, but you got to take, that's a whole show. So it's not half hour. It's literally, I mean, they just did a phenomenal job.
Yeah, but if you get one episode of Mandalorian, right? Even the worst episode of Mandalorian probably is up there with the best episode of fucking What If. Except Doctor Strange was a really good episode. It's hard to compare.
Right.
You kind of sound like Kylo Ren with
yeah.
Yo, stop making me so horny right now because I will fuck my cousin or sister or whatever she is, but I want her.
Just stuck in the dryer.
Don't say things to him, Joe.
I'm sorry.
He goes on these
tangents. I'm sorry. I know. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you should fucking get your shit together, Joe. All you're doing is fucking our episodes up with shit that doesn't even mean anything. But for real, so let's get back to fucking Shredder versus Master Splinter. Who are you guys taking in a fight?
What? So overall, I wouldn't recommend the show, honestly. Well, no, at this point, I wouldn't recommend it to anyone. Just like you were saying, any of the other animated Marvel movies that they've made, no one even talks about them. So as far as the show is at this point, based on having, as far as I'm concerned, only one actual good episode, I wouldn't recommend it.
So yeah, me and Joe, I think, discussed this last time. I'd go with the first episode. I'd go with this episode wasn't bad, right? And then little kids, fuck it. If you're a little kid, I say watch it. If you're an adult like me and you just want some entertainment, watch the Doctor Strange episode, move the fuck on. Right? If they made Peggy sexier, I would say watch the first episode. But I retract that statement from before. And it's only Doctor Strange episode. That's it. The rest of the show is fucking straight shit. And sometimes shits feel good, but this one doesn't.
This is a sticky shit. This is a
hard push.
It's almost done. Hopefully they'll come back and make it a little better.
It's like one of those ones where you keep wiping, but there's still stuff there.
That's the fucking worst, bro. That is the worst.
Yeah, listen, guys.
I got a hairy ass too. I got a hairy ass.
This is a little ridiculous, but if you do bring the wipers, right? It's baby wipes in a thing. Use one sheet baby wipe, and then use toilet paper after just to dampen and dry the butthole. It's going to be the perfect way to wipe.
That sounds.
So for
fucking
now
amazing.
on, right? If you learn anything from What If, it's one baby wipe to 5 sheets of paper, and it's going to be a clean butthole. So, and that's what we got from What If. Like, shit is shitty unless you clean it up.
It's hurricane season. You better wipe your ass properly.
Yeah, I bet the people in New Orleans with no houses could have made a better What If series.
Jesus Christ.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where I am right now with this shit.
So are they not doing the Spider-Man Doctor Strange crossover one or no?
I think that preview that we saw where he had the cape was the zombie episode.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, the one where Spider-Man walks around without a mask the entire fucking episode. And the cape helps everybody out. That cape was like the dirtiest hooker in high school, you know what I mean?
I don't know. I don't think we went to the same kind of school.
Oh, well, a dirty hooker in high school will fuck everyone, right? But does anyone really get enjoyment from it in the end?
I don't know how to go.
No, everybody that fucked her did. Come on now.
So yeah. That's my take on it.
Yeah, you guys seem so disappointed right now. Where is the energy at, guys?
Everything.
I want to be excited because there's 2 episodes left?
Oh, you can't be. After what we've seen, listen. I would put a bet right now, right? I would put a bet right now that I will not give anything above a 4 for the rest of the series. I would put $200 on it. But they don't have a banger coming out. And you usually
how many episodes are left?
There's more than 2 episodes left, I think.
What episode is there? 6?
Because I think this is the midway. They said that this is the midway trailer that just came out. I don't know. Look it up real quick.
I don't have enough faith. I don't have enough faith to take that fucking bet.
What? Oh no! With 2 episodes left, if there's more than 2, I wouldn't make the bet, right? Nah. Because there's going to be another one that's good if you have 6 episodes left. But if you only have 2 episodes left, and you usually save the best for last, this show hasn't given me any faith so far outside of 1 episode. Like, yeah, and I like Disney, man. They made some fucking bangers, but
9 episodes. There's 3 episodes left.
Ooh.
There you go.
So that's a hefty fucking making the same bet with 3. That's a hard bet to do, right? Because I'm thinking 1 out of 3 of them is going to at least be a 4 or 6, right? Because I only gave 1 5 of 5. This episode, I gave a 3 of 5 because I liked it. I didn't love it. I didn't think anything was great about it, but I didn't think anything was bad about it. It felt like a Saturday morning cartoon with cereal and shit. It just felt nice. But there's got to be a good one left in the chamber.
But and I'm hoping that it's not like the last episode, because then that's gonna make it worse for me. The fact that like they saved, if the last episode is like amazing, that's just gonna annoy me more because you could have done that with the whole season.
But we know they could have done it, right? We know they could have.
Yeah,
so
exactly,
I think me and Joe talked about it last time. Is that they're trying to do 2 complex stories in the limited amount of time. Right, so Doctor Strange,
and that's what I knocked them for. Also,
one,
is they chose to do that time frame. They could have done hour episodes. They chose to make them that short.
So no, and then go with me with like, what are the best episodes right now? Right, you go with the first episode with Peggy. Right, she was flat chested. If she had nice tits, that episode would have been fire as fuck for me. But like, it was about 1 character pretty much, right? You go to the second best or the best episode that was out there, Doctor Strange, 1 character, right? And then I like this episode that was just out, and it's pretty much about Warmonger and Tony Stark, but Tony Stark gets starched halfway through it. So it's fucking about Warmonger the whole time, right? Like
Killmonger.
What? Fuck you, bro. I was mixing War Machine and fucking Killmonger. So, but those are the best 3 episodes in the thing. And what they did is they compacted the fucking storyline on the characters. Now, when they're throwing like the 15 characters in the shit, you can tell it's way shittier. Right? Or maybe it's just me, but developing that much in the 30 minutes, it's just too hard to do.
But at the same time, it's not, because look what they did with Doctor Strange. And that's what makes me so upset about this episode is they had a chance to completely change.
Tell me what characters were in Doctor Strange. What characters were in Doctor Strange?
That's what I'm saying, is they had So that's what makes me mad about this episode, right? The focus was on Killmonger, right? You had a chance to completely change his character arc, just like you did Doctor Strange's episode, right? But you didn't. You focused on that manipulation of other characters in the story and the deaths of other characters in the story instead of focusing on his actual character arc. You gave us the same character with variations of like in his story to other characters. That changed. It didn't change the outcome of anything.
I get what you're saying, but overall, like you still enjoyed it, right? Like it was fucking. It didn't end the way that you wanted. It wasn't as well done as you wanted, but it was enjoyable.
Bro, when
they played us like fucking
I literally
Rudolph,
got up
dog.
and I was like,
they played us.
Bro.
They played us like Rudolph, bro. I ain't even fucking about that shit. Told us it was gonna be good and shit.
Why does it look like you really have a nose on?
Bro, I'm just saying. Fuck Rudolph. Played us. Made it look like I was gonna be head of the fucking sleigh. Pulled this motherfucker out of nowhere.
This is also, kids, if you're watching at home, drugs are bad.
Yeah,
Don't
Joe,
do
you're
drugs.
the voice of reason, bro.
Unless they're the good kind.
I hope there's no kids watching. I hope that there's no
I
kids
hope so
watching.
too. Because I'll tell you right now.
It's YouTube. Of
If
course,
you
there's
can
like
see
some
me,
7-year-old.
If you can see me, I have the rainbow in my eye. Only good vibes are coming your way. But Disney, fuck you, bro. Fuck you, okay? But again, I'm back to my aura, my ara.
This is also really late for us, guys. If you're watching,
Baby shark, do, baby shark, do.
Why are his hands blurred out?
Baby shark. I got a blur. I don't know what the fuck
Yeah,
I've been
this is
doing,
copyright
dude.
infringement.
I got blurs on. I'm just fucking with shit. I got borders. Look, yo, this is what Paranormal Activity, Jersey edition.
Don't fuck around. You're already talking that shit about some shit in the room.
Yo, Joe, bring some sense to this fucking podcast, dude. Like,
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's tough.
What are your hopes for the rest of the series? You think it's gonna fucking go up? Right, because you've enjoyed it.
So my hopes actually is that I hope that it starts to tie in, or at least it does tie in at the end.
I think
because if it ties in at the end, then we wouldn't have had any choice but for that last episode to be that great. You know what I'm saying? Like Ramon was saying that if the last episode is a banger, it's gonna make it worse for him. But what if that's the only way that the last episode is a banger, is because all of these are gonna tie in probably at the end, which I have no clue how they're gonna do that shit. How they gonna do it? So because all these episodes are wild and fucking different.
Right now, if this next episode is trash, we're doing the 1 chip challenge during the review.
All right, yeah, I'm in.
I got
That's
the
it.
chip, bro. I'm gonna go buy one. We're gonna fucking do it. I don't care how shitty it is, and I'm terrible with hot shit. So, Lord Disney, hear my prayer.
So the next episode has to do with Thor,
which is nice. Yeah, and I'm probably gonna be out during the next episode. I'm in the range all week next week.
Wait,
so from Wednesday on, I'll be shooting.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Miss. Sir, you got 5 points on the target. 5 points on the target. God damn. Hey, I tried. Thank you for your US dollars.
That's a lot of money a shot, bro. It's like $1.50 a shot. $1.50, $1.50.
Yo, after the
That's
amount
why
of money
they took his microwave.
I mean, after the amount of money we gave to Afghanistan, you can afford to pay some Americans to shoot. You know what I mean?
Unfucking believable.
So yeah, the next episode has to do with Thor. I'm not sure what, but
I'm not optimistic about that.
Yo, so how would you like this, right? This is my concept because Disney's getting a little weird. I see his eyes right now, Nick's eyes. What if they make Thor gay? Are you guys a fan?
What?
I'd watch it.
They make him
I'm gonna
gay.
watch it no matter
Instead
what.
of one of the hottest females to ever grace the screen, Queen Amidala, they make Thor gay and he just fucks dudes. And that's the change in his arc. He doesn't change anything else.
I mean, if they show him like holding you down and plowing you like through a roof or something, like I'm down to watch that. That would get 5 stars.
As long as I can hold the hammer.
Oh, you're gonna hold the hammer.
Right? Like, oh, I am worthy now. Right, but you could imagine Thor having a small dick, and that's why he brings the thunder down. Right? So when he's giving girls back shots, he's really just letting thunder hit him right in that tramp stamp area. And they're like, your cock is so good, but like he hits the perfect spot to make him orgasm every time his tiny dick hits him.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
my
actually
theory on
curious to
Thor.
see if they're gonna have if they're gonna give us a preview of the movie where what's her name is gonna get the hammer and become Thor.
What do you mean? What's her name?
So
Jane Foster.
Jane Foster in the next movie, she takes over the mantle as Thor like
All
she
right.
did in the comic
Yo,
books.
stop fucking being a comedian. Thor is one character. It's a dude.
No, Thor is a
Loki
power
is-
source.
Loki can be whatever. I don't want to fucking hear what you're saying. Like, I know you're into Greek mythology and shit, but stop with the fucking.
Oh, but in the
weird-
story, whoever wields his
No,
hammer, like
yeah.
when Cap got his hammer, Cap was wielding the power of Thor. So in the comic books, when the sales
Alright.
were doing really shitty, they
I'd-
gave her the power.
I'd be fine with like, oh, you can wield the power of Thor, but don't call the nigga Thor. Captain America with
They
Thor's
are
hammer.
Thor. They're technically.
That shit
Yeah.
pisses me off. I thought the fucking hammer's name was like Mijanor or some shit like that.
Yeah,
mine-
it's
y'all.
Mijanor.
Mijanor, Mijo, Rena, Rice-A-Roni in that bitch.
So yeah,
Are
I'm
you
curious to
excited
see.
about all these dudes that you love turning into female characters?
they're not. This is so. They're not. He's not turning into a female character. Someone else is just wielding his power.
Yeah, Thor
He's
is still
still
him.
him.
Thor,
Yeah.
No,
Thor's
I
still
hear-
going to be in the movie.
I hear what you're saying, but are you okay with it? Like,
Yeah.
are you excited to go? There's literally a movie on Netflix that looks like John Wick, and if it was a nigga playing it, I would watch it, and they keep spazzing it like they want me to watch it. And it's a movie I would watch, but it's a female as the character, and I can't.
Oh,
They're
I
doing
saw
the-
it. It's called
the-
Milkshake or
Oh
some shit like that.
yeah. I
Yeah.
saw the trailer.
And I
for
was
that.
I
like,
liked it.
if that was
I
a
liked
it.
dude,
It's a
I
good
would
cast.
watch it.
I like
No,
it.
you have to make a sexy female character an assassin, and she's got to seduce niggas in the bed and kill them with a knife or snipe them from a distance. But I don't want to see chicks overpowering 6 niggas in a row. It just doesn't, unless they have superpowers, it doesn't make sense to me.
Dude, the only movie
Yeah.
that I like spy wise is Pootie Tang. Great fucking movie, bro. I just watched it
Nick,
the other day.
It's a
Bro, you-
throwback episode. It is Thursday.
Why are you bringing out all this comedy, bro?
Yeah, I literally just ordered a belt. You want to see my Amazon shopping list? I just ordered a belt because of Pootie Tang.
Yeah.
Got fucking
Alright.
belt buckle and everything, dog. I'm
Yeah.
on rocket. I'm so excited.
I wrote some notes for today's fucking thing real quick, and I'm just gonna go over my notes real quick
Wait, for what thing? What's
for tonight
happening right
for
now?
tonight's podcast. I wrote
Okay.
some notes about the episode.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Before you fell asleep.
The first one's Iron Burrito.
No. It's actually called Skillcraft Recycle. And here are the notes that I wrote for the episode. And that's it.
Oh, bro.
I'm
Hold on,
glad
hold
to
on.
see you're staying consistent with the writing, though.
I do what I do. You know what I mean? Like, some people say get motivated. I go fucking full bore with it.
So yeah, let's run through those one more time. I'm gonna give it a 3 just because I felt like they shit on the ending of the episode when they could have done more.
Which is very nice. I was equivalent on the same tea bags. I'm going with 3 tea bags. Yeah.
I'm going to go
I
ahead
got-
and give it 4.
I got
That's
mine on
it.
my cheeks. Cause fuck you, Disney. All right. Fuck you. All right.
Yeah.
Going back
What
to my
that reminds me of,
Two.
they had the Rock play Bambi in this fucking.
Oh yeah,
skit.
it was like SNL, right?
Oh, it was so fucking
Yeah.
good. It was like the Rock is Bambi, and he's like, "Hey, you killed my mother. I'm gonna get you." Yeah, that shit. That skit was better than every What If episode except for Doctor Strange.
All right, ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah.
thank you for joining us on Pinkies Up, and we will see you guys next week, hopefully with a banger.
Pinkies up, not out. Out and then up.
All right.
Pinky's out.